There's truly no way for me to express why people don't grasp why I can't just jump into some sort of state of delusional assumption something's going to somehow open up or be good or be better or be sensible due to any given directive or signal. It's just you don't understand the nature unto which people abuse and create problems and leave me in a place where I've consistently experienced there is no way to get to any given elusive invitation to anything because somehow everyone doesn't want me to get to any indirect invitation. So I'm totally unconcerned with anything other than a piece of paper which validates that into which one wants to give. A piece of paper which validates that into which someone wants me to come to for ensuring Maslow's basic level law, because I know I need those things to feel comfortable to some degree. As pathetic as that might sound to some of you who are like, do you realize what you're giving up by wanting Maslow's lower law? Like, no, trust me, at this point, it really just makes sense if you think like I do as to why such a simple, everyday, every to think like most everyone should or normally does about what would make them happy. It doesn't need to get exaggerated in any way, shape, or form for me to feel better than anyone else who gets what they want. Or mostly actually gets what they need. It just sounds like what I want because it's so specific and so wonderful, experiencing being your own boss, paying your bills by being your own boss, creating products through your, interests, your hobby, which becomes your professional career. I mean, that's awesome. And then Maslow's law, the base level, and the level unspoken, which is what I'll get from my romantic indulgence with a single individual female. I know that sounds silly to have to say, but that's as simple as it truly is. For me, at least. I don't know. I mean, I hope to have a handful of friends too. Um, Maybe even they are part of the hobby entrepreneurship at some point. That'd be great. But it would be simpler if it was just me and her doing it. And they were just people we socialized with. She could have her handful, I'll have my handful, or we both have the same handful. Maybe both having the same handful would be even better, who knows? I don't need to make it everything so specific to what I think could be the best. Just, you know? But people don't see the variable trauma I'm being put through because they just don't get it. They haven't been through the last 10 years of my life. They don't see how insanely unfulfilling it's been, how damaging it's been, how worthless, in my opinion, it's been. What an ongoing testament to a lost and a consistent losing of what I might have slightly gained. I, I know that that could possibly dishearten a bunch of people who I don't really know, but people I don't know anymore. But it's true. Oh well. But if anyone truly didn't want me to feel this way, if anyone was serious, there would be a piece of evidence for me to validate getting from point A to point B instead of some sort of game, some sort of trust. But well, I'm going to go to an orphanage and do trust testing with a 10-year-old child who's getting out of physical and sexual abuse and has been neglected by one of the worst orphanages by modern standards anyone has ever statistically vindicated or validated. I'm not trying to make everyone sound bad who's been a part of the last 10 years of my life, but it's just like, in the worst case scenario, it's just silly. And I'm not saying anyone needs to adopt me or do something like that. I just feel alone. I feel unconnected to family or friends or any consistent real relationship which has any potential for me to validate and feel as though has any longevity to it. But I really do believe once I exit the boundaries of the United States of America, somehow this delusion inside me, or this Twilight Zone environment, which is not a delusion, does then therefore to me, not leave me in a place where I seem to be having difficulty gaining such a simple forward progress to my now ambition to live out prime time. I don't know. If I were in an Adam Sandler movie called Big Daddy, and this is the only concept of to which why I chose this movie, I would enjoy being able to have those super glasses that make me unnoticeable to anyone until I get to a place where the Twilight Zone ceases to exist.